sends it in, and it's Pastrnak scores! Series winner for David Pastrnak and the Bruins.
Fought for, loose, they score! It's Matt Duchene! He wins it in double overtime.
Back to Montour, down low, Barkov, the touchdown! Overtime winner!
Nice spin move by Tkachuk. Freed up to Lundell on the doorstep. Holding, shot, score! Verhaeghe does it again in the playoffs! The Rats fly, and Game 2 belongs to the Panthers.
But look at this move by Tkachuk on the wall. Spins there, poked ahead to Verhaeghe. Patience, he waits, puts it underneath the bar. 2-0 in the series, 3-2 in the game as they head back to Tampa.
Callie, there are some guys that are just clutch.
Peterson now has the puck. Here's Kopitar with an opportunity, and he scores! The Kings captain, Anze Kopitar, the overtime hero for LA, and the Kings steal Game 2, 5-4 final score.
And then a beautiful pass up the ice, right on the tape. And a little redirection to Kopitar, who walks in. They did take a look at this for a long time to see if he was onside. He had to delay as this one comes off the wall into the middle, and then he picks his spot up over top.
Horvat from a tough angle. Now Bortuzzo with a drive. Score! Barzal crossing in front. The Islanders stay alive. 24 seconds into the second overtime. Islanders win it 3-2.
Great work by Horvat below the goal line to possess it. Off the side of the net, it gets to the point to Bortuzzo, and Bortuzzo wastes no time. Right to the net. Looks like it may have gone off of Matt Barzal. I don't think either of them probably care. From the celebration, I think it's got to be Barzal's goal, but
Robertson now gapping up as McNabb through the middle. Johnston to the outside. He's in a shot. He scores! Wyatt Johnston is the hero. He wins it in overtime.
Look at where he is. Johnston waits. Where does he go with it?
Upstairs.
The shot before, Thompson was down. He shot it right down right away. He just held on to that puck. And even though it was an awful angle, as soon as Thompson was down, there's no way he's able to recover up top. You'll get a great look. Look at the goaltender. He's down even before he shoots it. Look at the patience. And I mean, it's easy to say when you've been down there.
Cole keeps the puck in on the near side. Joshua in the corner lets it go for Garland. Centers, Lindholm scores! Elias Lindholm, 62 seconds into overtime, and the Canucks have done it. They're the 8th team in history to erase a 2-goal deficit with under 2 minutes to go and win in overtime.
Lindholm's going to come to the front of the net, behind the back pass, boom, past the blocker. And the Canucks, the comeback Canucks, take a 3-1 series lead.
You remember they had Lindholm with different line mates to end regulation, but he had Tocchet did Lindholm back with Garland and Joshua to start overtime. They were the second trio out.
A hit for John Tavares. Tavares digging in on his off wing to the net. Double in front, scores! Matthew Knies has won it, and the Leafs will take it back to Game 6 in Toronto.
This determination here, not a whole lot of speed, but he took it to the outside, was able to get inside and off the side of the net, then his foot right on the doorstep for Matthew Knies. And it's Knies, his biggest goal as a Leaf, sends this series back to Toronto.
Second of the series for Knies. That credited as the second shot for the Leafs. The Bruins had 5 shots to start overtime, but Red Treliving, Brendan Shanahan celebrate. By Lyubushkin, who has 10 hits in the game. Lindholm sends it in, and it's Pastrnak scores! Series winner for David Pastrnak and the Bruins.
Hard shot. Morgan Rielly unable to get there quickly. Little hesitation for Samsonov. That's a play maybe Samsonov could step out and get his stick in. Lindholm perfectly banked right to the front. Forehand, backhand, just between the skate and post. And Jeremy Slavin at the other end. After the disappointment of last year, the fans have something to cheer about this year.
Zibanejad, Kreider wound up with it. Panarin's shot blocked by Slavin. Follow-up is free. They score! Vincent Trocheck wins it in overtime for New York. Vinny Trocheck played more than any New York Ranger tonight. Over 35 minutes of hockey. A rebound will come to the net, and Trocheck is right on the spot to take the loose puck off of Brent Burns.
Big hit there in behind, and Cagliano zooms it ahead. Wood wins speed. Wood drives in. Backhand. Score! Miles Wood, the hero in overtime.
And it just felt like the momentum shifted with that penalty. So for him right now to be the hero, take game one for the Colorado Avalanche. That's a huge goal with some big wheels coming from Miles Wood.
His 9th year in the NHL, and it's his first career overtime goal in the regular season or the postseason.
Puck advanced. Lafreniere gets it back in. Orlov lost it. Tip, and they score! More overtime magic for the Rangers. Artemi Panarin, the hero this time in game 3. There it is, turned over, pick it up, beautiful pass by Trocheck on the backhand side, and the Breadman goes to work with a perfect little redirection to find it through Kochetkov for the game-winning goal. Lafreniere to Trocheck to Panarin, and this one is over. And you know, for the Carolina Hurricanes, Rod Brindamore said this morning, last year they were swept by the Florida Panthers. It didn't feel like a sweeping motion. We felt we played better in the series. He's got to feel the same way about this series with the Rangers, being down 3-0 after playing some great hockey. But Panarin, with a beautiful redirection, wins it.
Didn't get a lot done. McDavid on the move. Here's Draisaitl back. Bouchard moving in. Infant scores! Went off a Canuck stick.
And no chance at all for Shelovs. A heads-up play by Bouchard, trying to get it there, and he banks it in for the game's winning goal.
So Evan Bouchard with the goal, and the Oilers a hard-fought win in game 2.
Duchesne, Pavelski downstairs. Duchesne on the wall. He'll take it in front. It's available. Fought for. Loose. They score! It's Matt Duchesne! He wins it in double overtime. And the Dallas Stars are on their way to the Western Conference Final.
OTGWG. And the series is over. And what a shift here. Marchment, Pavelski, and Duchesne. Duchesne starts to play. Look where he is. He's below the goal line here, Shane. And then he works himself to the front. It comes right to him, and he just buries it up top.
Pavelski almost looks like he might have a little kick pass there, but you mentioned Duchesne was playing better. There's the play. Pavelski kind of goes with a backhand right to Duchesne wide open, and he had the best look early here in the second overtime, and there's the reaction. That's what it's all about.
Roll it down, working against the steady Tanev. Oh, it's in, Fritz scores! It's over! 32 seconds in, redirected from the slot.
You got 2 Dallas Stars, so they're late getting back into the zone. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins does a great job of keeping this alive. You could see Kelly Sutherland wave off as Nugent-Hopkins chipped it along the board.
Moves it for Trouba. He's hit by Lomberg, but got it to center. Gaudreau knocked it down. He gets it down.
And the Rangers have found a way to win game 2 and claw themselves back into this series. As hard a fought a game as you're going to see, and a gutsy performance by the New York Rangers, and a beautiful shot by Gaudreau.
Sits free at the dot. Kulikov comes in to take it. Rangers get it back though. Shot towards the net. Scores! Lindgren's shot from the point. It's into the back of the net. And the Rangers remain perfect in overtime in these playoffs.
Now, where does it hit him? I think it hits him on the shaft of his stick as he's pushing it downwards. It looks like it there, but they're saying it's his glove. And similar to the Barkov goal, where to me it's an extremely tough call, because Barkov was shooting the puck and his hand was moving forward. Is he really pushing it towards the net, or was it a shooting motion? I think this is a good goal.
Verhaeghe waits. Played it out for Reinhart. Back for Verhaeghe. Over to Montour. Good shot on it. Back to Montour. Down low. Barkov. The Reinhart. Overtime winner.
And the Rangers settle into their box, and it allows the Florida Panthers to get set up. The puck movement is quick, and then all of a sudden it's going to come down low to Barkov. He punches it up high to Reinhart, and it is in the back of your net like that. And I think this is a game that the Florida Panthers deserve to win. They could actually be up in this series 3-1. It's 2-2. They'll take it. It's a best-of-3 series now in the East. And what a shot from Reinhart. In the slot. We've seen him do that so many times this year. Barkov puts it right in his wheelhouse.